What up, Wheatfield? What up, y'all? Wheat. Hey, welcome to you, Wheat. If you are new, welcome to you too. I don't know what I got. I was almost feeling like, welcome to Juneteenth. It's like, welcome to Freedom Day, Independence Day. Ashe is what it's giving. Like, yay. Knowing that you are free, getting verification, the message. Maybe that's what this is gonna be for somebody. I'm not for sure. We feeling a little nasally, little runny, like some sinus irritation. So somebody could be irritated. Hey, Jean, how are you? Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. Spirit say today is the day, like you're getting some sort of spiritual verification for somebody that you are free. I don't know if it's from something that was like coming against you, like something could have been over. It's definitely giving freedom, freedom, I can't move. Freedom, cut me loose, is what I heard. Somebody been free, and it's like the verification, the validation that you are free. Like, I don't know if it already happened, like in the commemoration of today. Today is June the 19th, 2025. Juneteenth, right? So, happy Independence Day. But the history and the lesson behind it is that those who were enslaved were already free, but they just didn't know it. They hadn't got the message. It hadn't been communicated onto them. So they were being technically held against their will, right? It's something in here they won't, because they won't let, it's like a lot of energy. You see how they won't even get back together. So it's something in it that is either have been oppressing you, holding you hostage, or making you feel a kind of way. And you maybe getting some verification, some notification that you are free. And Spirit put in the title, spiritual verification. And we've been getting a couple of messages. They told us not to clean up this energy, to leave it, that we're going to pull on it. Definitely Evil Oracle. I'm getting the tea being spilled. Somebody's being told and validated that you are free, beloved. And from whatever was coming against you, suppressing you, holding you back, or something like that. These could be internal issues, right? It could be something with confidence, because I was also getting the energy of beautiful. I don't know if anybody watches like Shanita from Peppermint Terrell. My eye is watering for some reason. Somebody could be sad today. Yeah, we were. Our ancestors were held in enslavement for over a year, since after the Declaration of Independence, Emancipation Declaration had been signed. So we always been a little bit of a rebel. You know, we were always a history buff. When we were in middle school, we had the privilege of having the African American history class. And it did not only just teach us about our history in the Americas, but it taught us about history before, either through migration when we came to the Americas, and also our history in Africa, and just like in general, like a more full history. And they took that class out. Like, I think they only did it for like 2 or 3 years, and then they got rid of it. Wow, wow. See, a pilgrim descendant. Wow. See, it's like I definitely went through it. We were in school when they introduced the African American history class in middle school, and then we were there like when they took it out. It was like, I don't know if they felt like we shouldn't be teaching these people this shit, like they, history before and after enslavement, like, so it's not like every other culture or people have experienced some sort of indentured servitude, because it has, but it was different. Chattel slavery was different, like the politics of it, and the way that it was just horrific. I mean, like, we talk about how bad the Holocaust was. Chattel slavery was something else, evil in its own right, beloved. And the shit that people would sit around and think up to commit crimes against other people is just insane. Like, I can't even, you know, you talking about gas tanks and shit, gas chambers, like that shit is horrific, burning people up. Like, the things that they did. And then the crazy part about it is like it was like a public showing. That's the thing that always gets me. Like I never could understand public execution and you know like that being just a thing in itself, right? You see, you guys weren't taught about the Holocaust the same way we don't get taught about the horrors of actually what happened. You know what I mean? To enslaved or just marginalized people. How some folks feel like they could just, you know, uh, assume some sort of supremacy or superiority over a different group of people. Yeah, it's something I don't know if my ancestors are crying today, like the emotion that's just around the day, because this eye is just watering, it just won't stop. And it's giving me, I'm hearing Christina Aguilera, like, you are beautiful in every single way, right? Um, Words can't keep you down. See, it's that energy of something keeping you down and being free today. Yeah, but see, and then it's like almost like, are we taught the full truth? It's not. Like, I have two copies of the Willie Lynch letter, and that shit is insidious. Like, it was like them trying to figure out how to control people mentally so that they do not resist, right? Because it wasn't like people just laid down quietly. No, it was slave revolts all the time. And with the numbers, if they came together and really cooperated, they could have overtaken the masters easily. Like it wouldn't have been a thing. But it was like a mental mindset that kept them from doing it. And then we see a lot of those same Stockholm syndrome. You know, people who tend to start to identify with their oppressor and become protective over them versus their own self, right? Like they don't understand separation between myself as a person and the person that is holding me. And we can see that just in on principle in pretty much everything. Like people who are mentally still enslaved, like the chains on their mind, and it could be things that you put say against self, right? Afraid to come away from something that's hurting you, like you will protect that person. And people do it in relationships. They do it with children. They do it like with pretty much, I mean, it's just giving that, right? And it's against self. It's like not understanding your own self worth, your own autonomy. Like you are free, you are whole, you are complete, and that there's nothing broken and then there's nothing missing, right? It's that's what it was giving me. And I was hearing again, like Shanita from Peppermint Tarot, the GOAT. That girl is so fucking talented, it don't even make sense. And I love her freedom of expression. When I say she go hard, like she's so brass tacks with it. Like she punch and she hit, and like she just keep hitting and keep hitting. It's like banging somebody over the head with it. I'll be like, damn, Shanita just be going, and it's like how fast it is. It's like her mindset and the words and the connection and the it's like all of it is like just rapid fire. It be like that. Tat, 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 tat. I mean, like that girl is like out there with it. So I don't know if anybody be watching like Peppermint Tarot or Shanita. I think her other channel is Shanita NFL. But it's like she cold with it. She sick. And she don't give a fuck about saying exactly what the hell it is. Like some of us be trying to be just a little bit demure and pull it back and reserved and you know not want to be offensive. She don't give a fuck about none of that shit. She like, look, it is what it is. But she also very kind and very loving and very sweet. You could see it in her energy. She be cracking me up. Like somebody think you beautiful, divine femme, divine masculine, like the way she said it. She don't know you. She probably don't. Like I don't know you, but I love you, right? You know what I mean? Like it's that thing we can connect. I can feel your energy, right? That type of thing. But I love Shanita. She's pretty awesome. Like she's giving it's giving something. So somebody could either watch Shanita or maybe you need to. Maybe there's a message on her channel for you, right? It's like there could definitely be something there for you from her, or it could just be something that the spirit wants you to see. Like it could be her openness, it could be her like how hard she is, how forward she is, how confident like she is, and it's something about her standing in that fullness and in her truth and really letting that shine out. It is. It's a lot of great readers on YouTube. It really is. And it's great to find like people who really are talented. They not on that fake ass Miss Cleo shit. Her channel is one of them is Peppermint Tarot, so like the candy peppermint. So if you look up Peppermint Tarot, she'll come up. And her name is Shanita. It's S like Sam, H is in Henry, A is in Alpha, N is in Nancy, I is in Indigo, T is in Tom, A is in Alpha. And so you could like NFL, like the football league, right? So you can do Shanita NFL and she should come up. So somebody, she may have a message for somebody over there because I'm getting that energy. She literally came to my head and I heard, you so beautiful, ooh, you so pretty, you so handsome, divine femme, divine masculine, and that's how she be saying it. So I totally heard her voice in my ear, and I was like, somebody needs to hear a message. Either we need to go over there and watch something, the spirit may be calling us to her for something, or somebody in the wheat field that's being called over there to hear something. But it was giving me, you are beautiful in every single way. And I was even being taken to look at places on self, like, you know, on the body. We are tall. We are like, not that tall. We ain't over 6 feet, but we appear to be, right? We are almost 5'10". We are an Amazon in our family because all the other women are like 5 feet, 5'5", 5'6", right? 5'7", like they tall for to us, like if they 5'7". So hey sis, thank you so much. I appreciate you for tapping in, Miss Veronica Gray. I am going to hashtag replay. I didn't get a chance to watch the Wednesday reading last night. You got kicked out. Oh, see, look, here we go with the fuckery. Oh, we saw yesterday on the playback of the live that it was real choppy, real staticky. Please know that it is never the device. When the static happens, it's the energy in the room. It's whatever spirits are coming through to speak. It is not the devices. I could be recording on a cell phone. I could have a microphone. I could be on this iPad Pro, whatever the case may be. The static is still going to come through because it's whatever is in the room. It's the energy, right? So please bear through it if it's happening. I won't be able to tell until it's over. But people getting kicked out because we're talking about some stuff. 7 hours. But you know what? You cover pretty much the whole weeks of readings in 1 and 2 days. Like seriously, we could do an hour, 2 hours a day. 7 days, but when that 2 hours a day is 7 days, that's 14 hours of reading. You doing 14 hours in 2 days. You a machine. I don't understand how you could go that long, like, and just stay in it, but I get it because this is a wonderful experience, right? Like, and once you're in it, you could just keep going and keep going until your energy is expended. And I know that the Most High God strengthens you, so I can understand how you do what you do. Kudos, hats off to you. Wow. Yes. Full-time job for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, look, 7 hours? That's a whole fucking work shift. And she don't get up and go pee or nothing. I mean, like, how the hell do you do it? She sit there and drink her kombucha tea and just read. Like, it's crazy. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Look, your method is for you, Miss Veronica. When I tell you, because we even like, okay, we're gonna do some the general, and we'll do some personals. Open the door up, like for people who want to ask questions. They don't be wanting to hear what Spirit got to say. They be like, look, a couple people do. They be like, okay, we gonna get 4-5 of them in here, like people that's real, and they want to hear, like, cause we learning, we growing, we healing over here. This ain't, just no average Toro show. You know what I'm saying? Spirit say what they said, and that's it. And it's for your highest good, for your benefit. Everybody can't look. They can't always sit in that spiritual mirror and face themselves and stare. Like, they'll tear our ass up, okay? They will tear us up. So they gonna tear us up. Shit. Everybody can get it. Everybody can get it. Spirit say, turn the TV off, is what I heard. Anyway, y'all, let's get it. Thank y'all so much for tapping into the Tears of Week Tarot show. You sure enough never know what you're gonna get, beloved. It's real spiritual conversation. And my ancestors are, I don't know if they are crying, if it's joyous, if it's a little bit of sadness, if it's a mixed bag of things, because we definitely talking about freedom, freedom, I can't move, freedom, cut me loose. That's what I heard, right? So somebody is being having notification today that you are free. If you did not know it before today, beloved, please take this as validation, affirmation, confirmation that you are free from anything that is oppressing you, holding you, any of it. And for some of us, it's mental, because that's where we are now afflicted, enslaved, right? Like shackled in our mind. Whether we are thinking about separatism, that we are separate, we are different. I still see people spouting that stupid ass rhetoric. Oh, we are different shades of wheat, so therefore we see differently, so we cannot connect. Trash. Complete garbage. I connect to you. I love you. I see you. My heart is with you. Spirit told me to tell somebody that you are beautiful, and I'm getting from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet to your tippy toes. We like every piece of you to embrace it, to accept it, to love on you fully, beloved. You are free to do it, and you are free to express it. It's giving Shanita the GOAT expression. Like if anybody got a problem with you, you say that shit with your whole motherfucking chest and stand on it. Unapologetic is what I heard. Let's go. Spirit said. You are free on this day, free to just be. Want something else in here? Spirit say now. Let's get it. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. For everybody that's coming through, thank you so much for your energy. We are Lottie. We are a channel messenger, first and foremost, beloved, a spiritual reader. No affiliation, you know what I'm saying? We not religious. It's spiritual. It's just us, the Alpha and Omega, come in and use us. We are a vessel, you know what I mean? Surrendered onto them fully to be used to bring these messages onto self first and foremost. Because we ain't gonna feed you shit we wouldn't eat. Just saying. I ain't gonna put it on your plate if I wouldn't eat shit. So therefore, it's self edifying, beloved. Yes. So we can be spiritually filled and strengthened to bear the yoke that's on these shoulders. Oh, because we all got a job to do. You came here to do something. They done put that yoke on you, and you got to be strong enough to bear that shit. And then overflow. And that's how you water your garden. You don't give them from your reservoir. You are overflowing, and you water the things that are around you. So I pray this message waters onto the wheat field, that it waters you, that you are strengthened in the spirit to bear the yoke that has been placed upon you, beloved, because you too got a job to do. You do. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know, whether you know it or not. You probably feel it in your gut and you're trying to figure it out, like get to your passion, your purpose, something that's going to be long lasting and have an effect on creation itself. Yeah, overflowing. You pour all that goodness into you, loving on you fully, unconditionally, self acceptance, so that you can be free. That shit is overflowing. You overflow, you're going to water everything around you too, week. And we going to meet in the middle like two rivers, you know what I mean? It's giving that, yes. And we will come together in peace and harmony to share. It's giving. Sharing is caring. So if you want to share the live, please do. Justice is coming in. Freedom, freedom, cut me loose. Freedom, I can't move. So Spirit said, free. Loose me. That's what I heard. Spirit, I don't know who ancestor came through one of ours said, loose me. I'm free. I'm free up in this piece. Yes. The Empress. What? Divine feminine energy is giving Alpha. Omega is giving Alpha say, my children be free on this day. Free to create, free to just motherfucking be. And you are beautiful in every single way. We unhand me, kind sir. Get your motherfucking hands off me. I just saw Denzel Washington. Get your hands off me. Yeah, Spirit on one today. They said today is the day for you to know, right? Some sort of validation, verification. Not only are you free, are you able to move around from whatever is oppressing you mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You are free. The shackles have been removed. Take shackles off my feet so I could dance. I just want to praise them. That's what I heard. Look, it's a different cycle. Somebody might be stuck in the past feeling like the door is closed, but it's not. Somebody may need to reflect and look at the past and think about it, like, what are the things that maybe feel like held you back from accomplishing what it is, right? Failure, something that was unfinished, something that was unfulfilled. Yeah. These spirits, temperance angel, there's things that were unfulfilled, like legacy and purpose, that people could not get to because they were held in bondage, they were oppressed, they were held down. And so all of those dreams and all of those prayers, they don't expire. They continue to get passed up. It's given passed up to a person that's going to make something right. Legal issues to the justice. This card with legal issues was sitting here, and then justice came out to affirm it. So we're going to keep it, right? But it's like your spirit team, all of those that came before you, this temperance angel energy, I'm getting coming in, and you are embodying it. You embody the spirit of your ancestors, and you are going to fulfill everything that they couldn't do. They couldn't do anything but dream about it, right? A lot of people did break out. 21 is a 3, Empress is a 3. So it's definitely giving me that. The Temperance Angel is 14, is giving 1 and 4 is 5, is giving change some shit, to do some shit, to keep growing forward, beloved, is what we picking up. And in this day, they want you to see that you are everything, and everything is you. We have the propensity to do some fucked up shit, but it's like, what are you gonna do? It's giving their energy coming through so that you could fulfill all the things that they just couldn't. Everything they dreamed of, they passed it down to you. Very recently, they brought a message through about somebody having a torch passed to them, like it was given like the relay race, right? And it's very hard to run when you run away. They know, that you're gonna get your leg chopped off like your ankle, shit like that. So you physically can't do it. And what it does, the mental trauma to those who see it, which is why I was getting why public execution is so insidious. I never understood that, but now I get it. Just in this moment, something just clicked for us. Oh wow, thank you, sis. Thank you so much. Life Mantra Tarot, Michelle Fernandez in the house. That's my other sis. Your reading the other day, I was so floored. I just have to say it because when I say, I don't know if you saw it, but if you compare those two readings, she hadn't seen mine and I hadn't seen hers. I went live. We were getting, that message out. Michelle went live after she got her message out. If you go back and cross watch messages that we had no idea that was going to be brought, we use not only some of the same it just happened with Empress T. I'm telling y'all, this energy is crazy and the connection is real. Like, you will understand and know when you found your soul family, your star family, because that energy, like, Aya, yeah, yeah, so many confirmations between readers. Like, who's tapped in and who's not. I mean, I posted Empress T because yesterday I was like, damn, she coming through in this read. I'm gonna go see if it's a message. The same way I'm saying about Shanita Peppermint Tarot. If y'all not up on her, please check her out. Um, I posted, went to Empress T, her first reading yesterday of the day that we had not saw yet. It was so many things that she said. I mean, actual words. Like, I'm talking about down to the details. That was the fucking same. It was so synonymous. It was freaky. It freaked me out. And I see it. It have Aya, me and Veronica, we do it. Michelle, we do it. Empress T, and I don't know what's over there for Shanita. I'm gonna have to go check her out and see what's going on because I'm feeling a call to go there and look. It's something there, and I promise you, it's gonna be something similar that we verbally said. The same fucking cards coming out and reading the energy very, very similar. Y'all look. Ancestors are coming through. It's giving the embodiment of all of those souls and angels that came before us that are speaking to leave these messages. And it is for the collective. It is for all of us. It is to fulfill something that was not done, beloved. So in each one of us, in our respective cultures and ethnicities, right, have gone through some sort of indentured servitude, enslavement, where people down your ancestry were not able to fulfill something. So if you are being pushed, if you feel like you have that extra special help, like that perseverance, they are telling you to go harder, to dig deeper, to fucking do it, and don't give a shit about what anybody got to say about it. You know, I got it. I'm gonna call you right back. Don't give a damn what nobody say about it. Live in your whole truth. Your whole truth. This is what's coming through. Man, look. Anything else here? Say Ancestor Day. Ancestors. Ascended Masters and Ancestors Oracle Healer Day. This is another person. Yeah, another person. This right here is the Soulful King LLC. Buffalo coming through. And this card came out yesterday. And it just happened to be the first one on the top. And we did shuffle these decks. Like you pick them up and you shuffle and put them back together. And it's still sitting right there. We were getting Buffalo Soldier, Dreadlock Rasta. So I don't know if somebody has locks, or if it's something about the Caribbean, if it's something about, you know, Jamaica, something Rastafari, reggae, somebody could really connect with that. It could be one of your ancestors that's coming through to say there's something being passed down to you. Warrior energy. And please don't think because you are a lighter shade of wheat that you don't have none of this in your ancestry. You might be surprised if you do your family tree. I'm just saying, don't count yourself out. Omnipotent, the omnipresent is coming through. The omnipresent, that which is everywhere, all the time, all powerful, can do anything and everything through anybody it wants to, is what I'm getting, and it is using you. Are you a vessel for it? It's speaking to you. You absolutely a vessel, but is the AI in control? This AI, the mind right here, this right here, this right here, is your AI in control, thinking that it's its whole self and it's not listening to the true self, the soul that's in you, that's omnipresent, beloved. Just saying, think about it. Don't sleep on your motherfucking self. Please don't sleep on you. Spirit said you are beautiful in every single way. From the top of your head to your tippy toes, Ashe. I mean, have me stand in front of the full-length mirror and pick a part of the body that I have always been insecure about, like highly insecure. My hands, because to me they're big. I'm 5'10". But I always was told when I was young I got man hands because they big. Feet. I wear a size 11. Do you know how hard it was to find shoes when I was a kid? When your feet is keeping that up with your age? I'm fucking 9 years old wearing a size 9. That shit don't look good on a kid. I got bullied to death. Not to death because we here, but that old person did have to die until we had to get comfortable with self. Like, it was a long time we wouldn't wear sandals, we wouldn't wear flip-flops, none of that shit. Because we were so highly insecure about self. Like, I didn't want nobody to see it. Spirit had me sitting in front of the mirror today and look down at these little Twinkie cozies. It was like they beautiful and somebody gonna love you and them. Don't worry about it. Do you accept it? Do you love it? Yes, I do. I do. Paint them all up and stuff and all that good shit. But look, Spirit saying, love you unconditionally. From the inside out, top to bottom, front to back. Love you, accept you, and that's just that. So if you are held hostage in any kind of way about some sort of insecurity about you or anything, let that shit go. Spirit say you free today. Free yourself today. Free your mind, and the rest will follow. That's what I'm getting. Outranker energy and meditation is coming in. You definitely are outranker. Somebody putting you out front. You got the energy to overcome. Not just overcome the competition, but it's giving like a conversation from your spirit. Meditate, and they're gonna talk to you about moving you up front or out front, or that you have the capacity, propensity to outrank your motherfucking competition. Is what I heard. And the only competition that you got is the you of yesterday, yesteryear, 5 minutes ago, Ashe. So are you your present self outranking that shit? Fuck yeah, you are. I know you better believe it. I believe it. I know it. Spirit say validate and affirm that shit to yourself. Are you better than your competition? Because the only competition again is you, beloved. That's it. Who competing with you when you in your full self? Can't nobody be you. You can't be nobody else. That shit is an exercise of futility. You cannot be nobody else. Period. They can't mask your energy. They can't motherfucking cloak your energy. None of that shit. And they damn sure can't swap your motherfucking destiny. The only thing they can do is try to trick you out of it, weak, to make you so insecure about yourself, keep your mind shackled so that the promises even of your ancestors remain unfulfilled, beloved. That's it. Who the fuck gonna outrank an empress? Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit is what I'm getting. Spirit say stand in your power. Do you not know who you are? Do you not know what's within you? That omnipresence, that omnipotence? Do you not know, beloved, that you are beautiful? I'm kidding. Words can't keep me down. Yes, you. That's what they said. You. Damn it. Look, Majesty. We already said fucking Empress, okay? Just in case you didn't see it. Ascended fucking master. Okay? You are. Ascended master. And you different. You a whole fucking breath of fresh air. Away from the monotony of the bullshit. Everything in this day fucking plastic. Come on with this thing. They be wanting some real shit. Again, they said turn the TV off. That's what I heard. Hark. Call to turn the TV off. Somebody being called up. And they need you to understand who you are, beloved. The beloved one. Eagle, rising above some shit. Eagle energy. You can fly, spread your wings, yeah. And your energy is unmatched. Can't nobody fuck with you. Can't nobody fuck with you. They just can't. They just can't. That's why I'm like, Shanita, fucking go. Can't nobody fuck with Shanita. And how she do it, how the spirit bring the messages through her, can't nobody fuck with her. Can't nobody go toe to toe with that girl in terms of her mind, her sharpness, the quickness, and how that shit come out. Her creativity is so fucking lit. And her reading is just sick. It is. Can't nobody fuck with her. Period. I can only be Lati. Ha! That's it. Ha! We us. And we proud. We good. Look, you talking about some motherfucking great with that. We still waking up. We shit. Sleep on us? Yeah, a little bit. Sleep on self? Oh, quite a bit. Quite a bit. We did not know that we could do this. That the gift was here like this, like this, like this. Absolutely not. Did not know. Did not know. I mean, like when we was young, we knew that we was a little different. We knew that we saw the world different. Our whole perception, we didn't fit in worth a shit. We didn't, energy, nobody matched it. We didn't match nobody energy either. Tall, one of the tallest ones in our fucking family. Again, 5'10". And everybody else is averaging 5'7" and below. So we always all the way the fuck up here. We don't have the same perception. We ain't even breathing the same air. I'm just saying, we don't. It's not the same. I can't fit nobody else's motherfucking clothes. I can't fit their motherfucking shoes. We can't borrow shit, share shit, swap shit, none of it. Nothing. You don't think that make a person feel separated? I'm walking around slouched down because I'm trying to be down here with them instead of stepping in my fullness and just understanding there's a whole different era up here. Like for real. Like it's a difference. And you have to learn how to embrace that for self, right? And sit in your fullness and be comfortable with it. Be good with it. I mean, be like, live out loud with it. It took me until we was in college to really come across other tall, bold, beautiful women. And I could see it in them. I'd be like, damn, she's gorgeous. She's tall. She's unapologetic. She's just lively and out there and unafraid to be seen. And we were still like this. Still shrinking. Still not trying to put ourselves out there. And shit. We was fighting. We were fighting the words of childhood. We were fighting, feeling different and separate. Cause some of your cousins and shit is your first friends, and they could be fucking reckless too. I mean, you can get bullied in your whole motherfucking family just because you different from them. Like they do that shit. Like you will get that shit on the playground, at home, like in the classroom, like every motherfucking where. One of the things that was so significant, I'm gonna just share like testimony to Terrell, beloved. Y'all know how it go. We gonna look at this card though, and this one too, cause it's poking out. We was like in the seventh grade, sixth, seventh grade maybe. You see these soup coolers? Come on now with this thing. They've been like this my whole life. Can you imagine being 13 years old with these on your face? I'm just saying. We know people pay for them these days. They do. They do. They draw the lip line all the way the fuck up here so they can have this part that there. They do that. I'm not. Look, do what you need to do for your makeup. I'm just saying. We grew up with these. You know how many times we got teased? This longer, and y'all know I got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lip glosses sitting up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We ain't playing no games with it. That's we always had a thing for lip gloss. Can't have big lips and they be chapped. That's why I got an obsession with lip gloss. Okay, so we got our lip gloss sitting on our fucking desk in the 7th grade, 7th, 8th grade, somewhere like that, middle school. This fucking little bitch, I can't stand her ass still to this day. Ebony, I love her because she made me realize what I realized today. Anyway, love-hate relationship, whatever. It's complicated. The bitch was a bully. I'm just saying. I'm sitting next to the teacher's desk, teacher pet. I can't do nothing but be smart. I'm already awkward. So here, I'm a history buff. Y'all know, look all these goddamn books. We didn't start this shit. We been like this. We been different. Anywho, bitch gonna tell me in front of the whole class, blurted out, lie. Why you got all that lip gloss? You need 4 bottles, 1 lip, 6 bottles, 8 bottles. Like my lips so big it's gonna suck up like 8 bottles of fucking lip gloss. Whole class laughing, and I'm sitting in the front, like facing the class, and everybody is cracking up at this bitch telling me that my lips are so huge that I need 8 bottles of lip gloss. You know how I felt? I couldn't even say nothing. Like, I can't deny that my lips is big. I don't even know what to say because everybody laughing. I can't even think of nothing fast enough. And I still, to this day, I'm not a big arguing type of person like that because I can't think fast enough to retort and respond that quickly. I get angry. I get frustrated. My voice will just cut the fuck off. I can't yell like that unless it's one of my kids. Look, we get to yelling because I'm not a big person on spanking like that. You might get your ass whooped like depending on what you did, but for the most part we don't spank. We got our ass kicked as kids, so we just didn't want to do that. But anywho, I digress. I can't keep up with that, so my mind don't move like that. My voice will cut off, and so what I did was shrink back, and I literally sat there in that moment like I wasn't even doing anything to anybody. Like, why would you just feel the need to do that and publicly humiliate somebody? It's like, it stuck with me. So, in this day, I'm like, isn't that interesting? Because one of the things that we were ridiculed about, I think, is one of the prettiest things on our face. I love the shape of my lips. I love that they're full. I love that I can play with colors and blend. I love highlighting this little area right here, right? Like I don't need to draw it up like or nothing. It's just full and and look, I ain't met a man yet that got an issue with it, like not one. Not nan. Warrior energy. 125, 7, 8, karma. Things are changing. Infinity. Wow. Warrior energy. See, a guardian in the galaxies, known and unknown. Right? Look, they don't. Look, You talking about fully embracing your magic? Embrace your magic. It's so much about us that's just beautiful. Beautiful characteristics, beautiful attributes, all of it. And honestly, the thing that I think that people get so jealous and envious about is the fact that they do like something about you and they don't have the courage to say it. Right? It's like being put in that mindset, groupthink type of energy where you would rather poke fun at somebody who's displaying something that you really actually value. And that is what's so insidious about it. It's like, you really like this thing. You really like. That's why I think colorism in the mindset is so fucked up. You know, we can appreciate brown skin because people like to tan. You want to have a little color. We wear bronzer in different shades to kind of fill that in and just make it more pop. You know what I mean? It's just the appreciation of each other. But people make it a crime for you to be able to express the fact, hey sis, I really like that. Damn bro, you look handsome today. And it not be a thing. Like to show appreciation not just for self but for other people too. And we can't do that when people have been indoctrinated against one another. And that's bringing me back to public execution. How is it that we don't recognize that practice in showing people be dehumanized, terrorized? I mean, it was cookbooks. Do y'all know that they use people's hair as cushions to like it to stuff their couches? Like recipes on how to cook people. Like it's insidious to think about some of the things that not only that people were doing, but what they indoctrinated and programmed children to accept, to be okay with. I cannot imagine taking a 2, 3, 4, 5-year-old child to a public execution to watch a mob of people terrorize one person, two people, like public lynching, like where you have it on display and children in attendance. Can you imagine what it does to their mindset that they are passing down their lineage? And we wonder why people are so hardened against each other, why we cannot connect. It is not the way why our eyes are set. It is the example, the shit that has been passed down. It is desensitizing, it is dehumanizing. How could they possibly see me as a whole person or anybody that looks like me as a person when they've been raised to watch execution? And you wonder why the violence and the cognitive dissonance, the fact that there is no, they will tolerate so much stuff until it happens to self, because that's different, right? But they were taught that and it's been passed down the lineage. That is something that people don't recognize. Like, you cannot see me as a whole person because it's been taught to you that I was never human in the first place. And public execution is one thing that people don't talk about or recognize in terms of what it does to the mentality. What does that do? Again, can you go in there and look at your grandkid? Go in there and look at your youngest child, or think about when you were 5. Can you imagine somebody taking you to see somebody get lynched? What are they telling them that's key and helping them understand what's happening? Can you imagine sitting in a crowd of other people that look just like you and all these people are cheering the terror that's happening? Not only endorsing it, but they're getting joy from it, like feeling elated and like they have somehow conquered something, like this was a really great thing that they did. You just taught that child that, and that child is going to teach the same thing. So when they see people getting shot down by police and brutalized, when they see all of this stuff, we're not going to just call it out because I don't want to bring the energy down too much because I feel it, but Spirit is kind of reserving some of it. Like, you get what I'm saying. We ain't got to beat it. We can understand where we're at in terms of mentality. Post traumatic slave disorder did not just affect African people, it affected the whole populace because the culture of chattel slavery still traumatizes and lives with us. You are a breath of fresh air, though. The air is changing. It's giving movement. The air is changing. I'm getting outranking, right? I'm getting changing from all of your past iterations, understanding yourself, growing, don't sleep on you. It's giving you are a guardian in the galaxies, known and unknown to you. Right? It's so much more to you, this omnipotence, this omnipresence, and it's giving legal injustice, legal injustice. I am saying the word legal specifically, and I'm getting justice, balancing. It could be, the difference of what was legal back then and versus what's not now, because some of the same shit is legal or being brought back to us. Right? So, women, think about your rights and your autonomy. The fact that just the same way as African people, or oppressed people, we too are a marginalized population, and we were treated as property, not a sovereign, self-governed entity, right? So when we think about the fact that women's rights are being snatched away from them, they don't have autonomy over their body and truly never have. It should never be in legislation where you could tell me how or when I bear children if I choose to. Whatever you choose, pro-life or pro-choice, your mindset should not affect my sovereign ability to decide for self. That's just it. We were looking at Adriana Smith and really looking at her story and the example of it. Adriana Smith, a black woman that died, she was brain dead, she was pregnant. They kept this woman's body alive against her family's wishes in order for them to perform an autopsy to remove the baby. That is experimentation. That's not something that we just do in terms of a medical practice. They're trying to figure something out, and they have always used one of the demographics is black women to do it, to experiment on us and see what's possible and what's fucking not before they start to do it to the rest of the populace. So, if you feel like that issue does not affect you, I think that you should think again. Because just like it was Adriana, it could definitely be you. Abundance is here, 888. 888. Somebody is going to gain some financial success. Stay focused and stay disciplined. They want this one and this, yes. Yeah, new beginnings. Ooh, new beginnings, 919. You're ready to start something new, a new chapter in your life. Freedom, freedom, cut me loose. Freedom, I can't move. That's what I heard. New beginning. Be open to meeting new people too. Be open to meeting new people. So you may end up having the ability to connect across the aisles and bring in collaboration, camaraderie, right? It's giving compassion, being able to not just go beyond tolerance, right? But understanding and true connectivity. Because people can tolerate some fucking horrific shit, right? It's not about tolerance. It's about unconditional love. It's about understanding. It's about empathy, compassion, sympathy. When we can be compassionate and empathize with one another, like that person that's sitting in that fucking execution mile display, public displaying of somebody being terrorized, empathy for that person that's being terrorized would say this shit is wrong. But what would they suffer when you in a crowd full of motherfuckers that look, they gonna come after me? Oh, now I'm a lover, right? Oh, because I'm compassionate about other people, then they gonna come after you. And then that's an insecurity amongst your own. People are fearful. So they will sit there and allow shit because they are fearful to say something. There's like, I can't believe out of a student, a body of 30 kids, I'm number 30, so 29 other kids would sit there and be laughing and don't none of them feel uncomfortable about what was happening to me. I bet you somebody did. But what happens when you are the first one to say something? Are other people gonna back you? Are they gonna support you when you be the one to break away from the crowd and say something? It's groupthink. Yes, I'm saying groupthink. Is she typing groupthink? We're going in the same direction. It's that groupthink. So if it's never the person that chooses to step out to take the torch and lead the way and go a different way, other people won't do it because they're simply afraid. Good fortune is here, 1331. I am getting ending and mirroring, right? 4 and 4 breaks down to 8, so 8 is coming through again. Have faith in your skills and talents as they can be a tool to provide you with a great future. Somebody may be really skilled, outranking skills and talents and ability that's going to set you apart as a breath of fresh air, and you may have the ability to bring people together, to tackle tough issues and do it in a way that it makes people feel like communing again. Communalism, not communism, not socialism, all those isms, separatism, racism, all of that shit, systemic isms is what I'm getting, right? The programming. But how do we come to communing? How do we cooperate? How do we collaborate for our own sake, essentially? Yeah, self love is the way. 676. Prioritize your well being and cultivate a deep sense of love and compassion for yourself. If I really love me, then I wouldn't want anybody else to feel differently. Me loving myself doesn't mean that you don't love you, right? And me being proud of self doesn't mean that not to be proud of you. It's like, what the fuck? And if I love me, I wouldn't want that thing to happen to you. I wouldn't want to see you in danger, right? You cannot be teaching the principles of love, which are sympathy, empathy, communicating for compassion and understanding, right? Compassion, communicating for understanding, and being knowledgeable about a person, aware. If you are publicly dehumanizing and terrorizing, right? You can't do that. It teaches a very different lesson. Yeah. Lighten up is coming through. Somebody is supposed to use dark energy to create light, is what it's giving me. And that was one of the recent reads. Grounding, meditation. Spirit already said that. And 432 has been coming out a lot. I've been seeing this angel number 432 everywhere. It's a frequency song, 432. We've been playing that. It just, one of my recent ancestors passed at 2:34 in the morning, right? So 2:34, which is the backwards mirror of 432. You know what I mean? So this number has been coming out. It's saying you're being reminded to stay grounded, stay centered, that meditation, stay connected, connect with your inner strength. And part of your inner strength is your ancestors, all of those, that information that they have passed down to you is omnipotent and it's omnipresent. It doesn't go anywhere. The intelligence of the infinite all is always with us, it's all around you, it's built in you. But you may need to quiet, ground, meditate so that it can come through. It can come up. Definitely something with throat chakra because I keep feeling a lot of energy on throat chakra. And I'm also getting that somebody may be congested. So I'm not for sure. Yeah, self-care. If you are congested and you're not feeling well, please take care of yourself. Self-love and self-care. Practice self-care. Ensure you're getting enough rest and you're engaging in activities that actually bring joy to your life. Bring joy. Thank you guys so much for sticking around for this message. I know it's a little bit different, but that's just what we are. Each of us in our own right. And you are beautiful in every single way. That's what Spirit said. Look, 1111, your wish come true. That's what they threw up. You are the wish come true. Refocus, right? Is refocusing on something. We getting empowered. Take the initiative. It's here. 2121, 33, which breaks down to 63. We literally talked about 3 to the second power yesterday, right? They wrote it. Is this one it? That's the second message. Is this one? Thank you. 3 to the second power, 3 energy was coming through. They gave us 555 and they gave us 8, which in 1. Those numbers add up to the number 16, which is 15. 1 and 5 is 6, so it comes down to the number 6. 6 is 3 times 2 is 6. But they gave us 3 to the second power, which is 9, beloved. And up here we see 88, so that's definitely coming through. 898. As we were saying, that 3 to the second power is 9, and 88 was at the top, so 898. Stand in your power and embrace your true potential with confidence. How is that for those who have been here from the beginning? Embracing your true potential with confidence by standing in your power, beloved. Yeah, look, and as we flip, look what they kicked out. 88. Swift action. We got 44, 44, which is what? 88. And what is it? A blessing in disguise. Obstacles, hardship, strength, building character, and experience. There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. If you've been struggling or feeling lost, definitely feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. And then we were getting breath of fresh air. The air is changing, right? It definitely says that. It says some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. And we do know in society things are falling apart. Like we can see that there's a not, I'm getting two words. I'm getting something coming, so I'm seeing coming, and then I'm getting undoing, right? It's not only how far we've come as a country, as a populace, growing, making something better, becoming more perfect, that road to perfection. Perfection is imperfect, so we will never be perfect. But if you love who you are and where you're at, then that's just it. And it's given the people that will rather take you back. Why? Because those mindsets still persist. We are only looking at one side of the coin. We're only looking at post-traumatic slave disorder as if what it did to us. But it's not talking about the other side of it and the psychopathy that exists because of it. You talking about traumatizing young children 2, 3, 4 years, 5 years old by taking them to public executions and lynchings. That's gotta tear a kid apart. If it's illegal for a child to see their parents fighting, like arguing to the point and then putting their hands on each other, for a child to witness domestic violence is is harmful to their psychology. What the fuck do you think witnessing that type of terror did to a child? And for hundreds of years did they see it? So no, their mind is not wired the same way. Why? Because they grew up understanding that terror and destruction was normal. It's normal. But the blessing, it is a blessing here though. I'm getting in this day, it's completely up to us. It's up to us to change. It's up to us to reach across the aisle to display our connectivity than what is separating us, which is only skin fucking deep. What separates us is skin deep. It's so motherfucking superficial, right? But for some reason, that's what people see. And we know that we love and appreciate each other because we appropriate each other's cultures and heritages all the time. We just do. 1313. Starting fresh. Two endings. We're getting stepping out of our comfort zone. Reaching across the aisle and connecting, collaborating. Ooh, shit. That sounds sexy. It does. I got chills on that. Stepping out of your comfort zone. You are about to create something meaningful. Yes. All of your skills and talents will bring you auspicious profits. And Spirit said this abundance was here. Taking the initiative will bring you abundance. 888. It's here. It says all of your skills will bring you auspicious profits. Build up your confidence and trust in your decisions. Again, confidence. You are beautiful in every single way. Words can't bring you down. Not today. Not today. You are free. 888. Freedom, freedom, cut me loose. Freedom, I can't move. Ooh, I got chills. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. Balance. Finances, success, wealth, cycles. We're talking about what goes around comes around. It's definitely a battle, right? Yeah. We did see 4-4, which is slow down. 0-4-0-4. Just to show y'all so they don't think I'm on some bullshit, right? And behind that is the 33. And I gotta show the next card because it's balance. Injustice and legal is out here twice. Yes, 2-2-2. And I'm getting divine feminine forces. Transformation. Come on with this thing. Maintain harmony and balance. You want this one? This one. Who communicate effectively? Let's get it. Communicate effectively. How can we communicate? How can we reach across the aisles in this day? How can we get to our commonalities in understanding versus continuing the super level bullshit? Spirit said, turn off the TV is what I heard. It is very easy to think that somebody understands what you're trying to say because you do. Just because you understand it doesn't mean that they do. Communication is not complete or effective if your message is not received and decoded in the way that you intended it. Communication 101. It was the area that we wanted to get our PhD in. Like, we always wanted to be a doctor in communication. I wonder why. Baby Sears was telling us that we was going to be a communicator one day. Ashe. But one thing that we learned in communication is that not only do I send a message, I express it. There's this interference, which we talked about, the static, right? So the static, the interference is going as the message is being sent. The other person has to receive that message, right? They got to get it. They got to hear it. But then if they take it in and they don't understand it the way that you intended, the communication has failed, beloved. So if you are able to send a message despite the interference, your receiver receives it, they get it, and they understand it, they hear it the way that you intended, and then now you guys have a mutual understanding. We come together with clarity. That's it. And it's not necessarily convincing them that you're right or wrong or anything. It's about understanding. If you understand me and I understand you, then we can resolve the issue. We can come to some sort of common ground, commonality. We can settle, again, the issue between us. We can understand that we are way more alike. Our common goals, which is generally, right, peace, prosperity, happiness, freedom, the ability to just fucking be. If we can get there, that's everything. How much will we change? How much would we change? It's easy to think that somebody understands what you're trying to say just because you do. In all interactions, in one person on the phone, text, or email, ensure what you're saying is clear, distinct, and understood. Understood. Give examples. Think carefully about your words and ask them what they think you have said. What did you hear me say? Is that what you heard me say? Or can, I just want to make sure you're understanding what I'm saying. Can you tell me what you think that I'm saying? And then you can clear up any misunderstanding. Okay, well, that's not what I was trying to communicate. They wouldn't even let me say I apologize because it may not be something that you did intentionally to apologize for. But it is like, okay, I see that you're not understanding me. Unfortunately, that's not what I was trying to communicate. Or, no, that's not what I was trying to say. That's not what I was trying to say, beloved. This is what I was trying to say. And let me give you an example. We are traumatized because we saw our people be fucking ripped apart. Willie Lynch syndrome tied me into fucking two horses to have them bitches run in the opposite direction as you tar and feather and set folks on fire. Beheading. You talking about chopping people in pieces and mailing their body all over the fucking place and putting out recipe books on how to eat us? You talking about cutting our motherfucking hair off and using it as stuffing? You talking about people that's not their teeth. That was somebody else's fucking teeth. Like, we don't understand and know what actually really fucking happened because they don't want to teach us the history. They don't want to tell us how fucking atrocious and heinous it was. What they allowed children to see. Think about it. Your child cannot see your fucking husband or your wife sock you in the face. They can't see that. CPS will be at your house and take your kids away. Think about that. In this day and age, if your wife walks up to you and slaps the shit out of you in front of your child, you have a right to call CPS. That CPS will come in and separate some shit. Y'all got a big ass fucking problem. Because if they hear it, they don't even gotta see it. They could be in the same house and hear the fighting, hear the screaming, hear the crying, hear the ruckus, things breaking, things falling. And that is enough to say that that child has experienced a traumatic event and they need to be removed and separated from this toxic environment. What the fuck do you think it did to a whole culture, race of children? It was a cultural thing. And it had been for how long? It didn't just start here in the Americas. Absolutely not. How long had they been doing public execution? So when they were doing it here, where the fuck you think they got it from? And so when we still see what we call public executions, you can understand why it's no sentiment for it. Yeah, if the walls could talk, baby. If the walls could talk. We just left part of our testimony. Like, I can remember my big sis who's with me right now, right here. Because she's transitioned. You know, she in the spirit. We here, right here. That's my home. Cool, just saying. This one right here kept me safe. You talking about so many motherfucking nights. We had me huddled in between her legs, listening to my mother and my father fight. I mean, we did not know what was going to happen. The feeling of insecurity that comes from that, the lack of safety, right? It's jarring and it stays and it sticks with you, like it does something to your heart. It does something to, yeah, I definitely feel that. I don't even have the word to bring it forward. I'm telling you, I left it the other day that my father was the first tyrant, right? The first enemy of a child is an unhealed parent. An unhealed parent. So when we found out, you know, when my mother found out that he was pedophilic, what he was doing to my sister, he literally tried to unalive her because he couldn't take his own shit. He was so enraged about having to face what he had done or what he was doing that he would have unalived her. Only thing like the argument, the fight, hearing her go down the stairs, getting up to go pee because we were so afraid. It got quiet for a second. We didn't know what happened. And now all I see is a revolver to her head. Like, oh shit, he's going to fucking kill her. He's going to do it. I was 4 or 5 years old. I was 5 when my mother left. I remember us throwing garbage bags out the window so that she could get away. I remember us running to my stepdad, like getting in the car and just leaving, and we never went back. It was horrible. If that was in the home, what is it like for a child that's being taken to see somebody get their head cut off? Like, this is a normal thing. This is what we do. It's all violence. It's all violence. And it keeps us from just seeing each other as so different, so separate, but we're all experiencing these same atrocities in our own little microcosms, in our own world. And if we could communicate with each other and get down to that connectivity, that compassion, we would see that it's only skin deep. We all going through the same things. Yeah. And as much as my sister loved me, right, she wanted me to be better, like to fly above the bullshit she did. But at the same time, she couldn't fucking stand me. Why? Because when he was molesting her, she hid me. She protected me. So not only every time she looked at me did she see the hurt and the pain, did she remember, but she also loved me. And she wanted to uplift me. Like I was like her baby doll, but at the same time, she could not fucking stand me. It was the craziest, complicated relationship. Wow. But the benefit is I have that healing type of energy. You are a divine healer. So somebody been through some crazy shit. When I say crazy and the torch has been passed on to you, beloved, yeah, see? That yeah, it's crazy, and it's not like the love isn't there. They just can't even stand to look at you because it reminds you of something. Yeah. Um, Me and my sister were at odds ends when she passed. I had told her I had never like fuck you, bitch. So like, and then she passed, and we never had a chance to make it right. It wasn't anything that I needed to apologize for because what I said was true, right? But I just know that it was more to her. It was complicated, like the way she was, the way that she was for reason. And I wish she could have had that healing, like to be able to step into her ego and allow everything that she had gone through to lift her up. But she's definitely flying now. I feel her energy and I feel her strength, just like the rest of our ancestors, right? And I know that there are a lot of things that are unfulfilled, like with this world card in reverse, right? That they didn't get done. Things that were failed because they just either didn't have the opportunity, the confidence, the stamina, the ability to face certain things. Like everybody can't look in the mirror, and we get it. Like everybody cannot face that harshness, the hurt and the pain, beloved. Some people self-soothe. They find ways to just cope and deal with it, and that's what ultimately took her out. It's like her addiction and fentanyl epidemic. So her work was unfinished. And we're working to finish it because we're raising blessing. And she's our blessing. That girl strengthens us. When I say that, ooh, baby. Ooh, yeah. We're getting imperfection and incompletion. I'm seeing delays. I'm getting disappointment. You know what I mean? And it's like being able to take all that energy from your ancestors and move it forward. It's giving like this empress that's down here, like this majesty energy, like you've had the torch passed to you so that the work through your lineage is completed. And you have all of this strength with you, beloved, to do it. That's what it's given. So if you don't know that you are beautiful, if you are a person similar, like words have been used as a weapon, not only in legislation codified as three-fifths of a fucking person. You don't have no fucking rights. A woman. You don't have autonomy to your body. You're not sovereign. Words can't bring me down. That's what I heard. You are respected. You are a whole person. You are perfect as you are. The things that you have to communicate and to say will reach across the aisle. I don't know if somebody is into politics or whatever it is that you will do, but it is definitely giving communication and it's giving reaching across social barriers, skin deep layers, to find a commonality, to find a connectivity, to bring forth compassion for the sake of unity, harmony, balance. Justice is out here twice. Something has a legal component to it because they showed us the energy that said legal. Yeah, what's the fucking problem to a miracle? See, your very presence could be a miracle. Like us. We were born when my mother was at the end of her 6 month. So she was coming out of her second trimester in the 70s. We're 70s, baby. We were, we said 432, but we were 2 pounds and 3 ounces when we were born. We did not have the ability to suckle yet. We weren't strong enough, so we had to be fed by a straw. Um, Very small, small enough to be held in the hand, like in the palm of a hand. My niece that'll be here coming to visit, she was born 5 months, 4 or 5 months in gestation. Her heart wasn't already fully developed. She had a hole in her heart. She had to be, had to have that closed up. She was 1 pound and 1 ounce. 1 pound and 1 ounce. Um, Her eyes were still sealed shut, like they hadn't even come open yet. Um, she was still covered in hair. My brother's hand was bigger than her whole body. She'll be 11. When I say what's a problem to a miracle, you could be a person that should not even be here. Like the circumstances in life you're coming through could have taken you up out of here. You may have tried to take yourself back out by your own hand. We did 5 suicide attempts in my life. In the 5th one, we did it. We left. I'm sitting here in front of you. What's the problem to a miracle? It's so much in you, so much power, so much presence. And it's something that you're supposed to say. And it's to some sort of problem, beloved. It really is. It's to something that you are supposed to affect. You're supposed to change. You're supposed to communicate in a way that it brings people together. Ashe. Spirit said, remember that you're the miracle on this day. You are beautiful in every single way. They said from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. They're tippy, 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 tippy toesies. That's what they said. And they had me stand in front of that full length to say, look at you, we. You love on you unconditionally, like fully, completely. You think I ain't got somebody out here that's going to love you the same way? Absolutely. These little toesies, they going to be like, look at these pretty feet. Somebody getting that robe put on. And look, behind that is sovereignty. See, you could be a person, have no doubt. You're going to do something. You are. And Spirit said you are limitless. That which fulfills you and coming in contact with your star families. We talked about star families. People who you resonate so deeply, they damn near could finish your motherfucking sentence. Okay? My sis Michelle Life Mantra Tarot. Come on now. When I seen her channel, I didn't know her in real life. I seen it. I could see the gift on her. I could feel the spirit in her space. I'm looking, I'm like, oh shit, her motherfucking, look, that shit just moved by your fucking self. I synced it. Ain't no other card moved. It can't be no wind that's blowing shit around when that's the only card that moved. Hey, you, did you see your shit? Do you see the gift that's in you? Cause I can see it. Huh? Can you see what's on you? What's around you? What's working with you? Shit. That was the first of our conversations. And I always thought, damn, it would be so cool to know this person, to talk to them, to be able to communicate with them. Little did I know, she came and watched our channel over here and says, we tell Shelly, show enough, never know what you're going to get. She was thinking the same thing. We connected. People across the world can connect. You never know where your star family's at and what you're supposed to do and how the spirit will bring you two together. All of you. Community. To do something. And what is it that you're going to do? Defeat this. Darkness. Because that's all we talk about is healing and growth. Recognizing self in your own gifts. Fam. Yes. Intergalactic. You talking about from galaxies known and unknown. You know, across space and time. When your soul knows, your soul knows. And you think another soul mate is going to care about the shape of your fucking toes? Absolutely not. They're going to love you from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. Why? Because they love you on a soul level. This ain't skin deep. This ain't skin deep. Oh no. It's that real holy feel. We're going to get something else out of this spiritual laws of success. 7 spiritual laws of success. Somebody is cyberbullying you, don't forget. They could be taking your images and using them on other platforms and talking shit to discredit you, to ruin your reputation, beloved. I'm getting it's not going to work. We got law of intention. You won't just, I'm hearing the table of contents, so we're going to get the table of contents and just run through that. First, the contents, right? What is contained within? Omnipresence, omnipotent is what I'm getting, right? Acknowledgement. Do you acknowledge what's within? soul space, source of us living is what I heard. Acknowledge it. That's your real you. It's not this up here that thinks that it's you. That's ego. That's programming. That's the shit you learned, like surface level. It's something very deeper inside of you. And introduce yourself to it. So we got contents, acknowledgments, and introduction. Chapter 1. Let's get to the root of things. Pure potentiality. Root chakra. You are secured in this physical plane. Anywhere you go, you are safe. Period. Whether you are in the animated or unanimate, it doesn't matter. You belong to the Most High God, the Alpha and Omega. You are a pixel, a piece of creation, and that's just it. Nothing can ever take you out of it. We are always held within. We are always contained. You are omnipotent in your soul. The source of us living is omnipresent. That's what they said. And in that is every potential. Could be anything. Unlimited possibilities. Unlimited. Chapter 2, the law of giving. Giving and receiving. Just to be close to you is what I heard. Somebody want to give to you. Well, for a moment. Ah, for an hour. I don't know why. That's it. Look, that's coming through for somebody. But it's given the fact that just to be alive, to breathe, like you give and you receive. We give out carbon dioxide, we receive oxygen, we are always in the flow. So we can understand that from its very basic biology. But it's also given like there's so much more. It's complicated. Always be in the flow of giving, being a mindful giver, be intentional. And it's like giving from your heart space, right? Like with compassion and understanding, sympathy and empathy. It's given. The next one is chapter 3, the law of karma, cause and effect. You give out just freely from your heart space, that empathy, sympathy, and compassion for the sake of understanding, then all of that's going to return on to you. That's that abundance. It's always flowing. It goes out and it comes back in. It goes out and it comes back in. And that's an infinite loop. I'm feeling the number 8. That is the magic of it, Ashe. If you give from that space, what you put out, you will get back. It's just that. Cause and effect. Chapter 4, the law of least effort. You ain't got to do too much. You just don't. Some shit you can get using your magic, right? It's giving me your magic 36. It's giving solar plexus, right? You ain't got to do too much. It's giving your, bring your mind down. It's bringing control. It's like even coming out of your mind and getting into your soul. Your soul knows, right? It's what it's giving. It's giving relax, calm down. Sometimes people are rushing and going way too fast, overthinking, overcomplicating things. And it's really just not that, right? It's like even taking the time to go deep with some things and really touching base on where you need to put your effort at. Like the grass doesn't worry about how to grow, it just grows, right? It doesn't resist, right? It's not resisting when it slows down and it goes dormant before winter. Like right around Thanksgiving time, that's pretty much the last time you're gonna have to cut the grass for the season because it's going dormant. It's no longer growing. It knows that it needs to slow down. It needs to go into the void. It needs to learn. It needs to understand everything that's been in the environment for over the past season. Take that into self. It will rest. So self-care, self-love, understand and know when you need to rest, when you need to slow down. And that's what they told us, that slow down, right? 4-4. Slow down. Like you need to balance, right? So power struggle, that's the resistance going against nature and what it's telling you to do. We see violence, we see hope, authority, ancestors are coming through, and I can see ancestors and restlessness like they are kind of right next to each other, right? You see violence, you see ancestors, and then the next word is restlessness, right? So it's all of the energy and attributes that we've been talking about is kind of coming through in that card. So Be mindful of what it is that your spirit, your soul is calling you to do. Whether it's calling you to slow down, whether it's calling you to speed up, how is placing balance in your life for a specific purpose to what is what I heard. The next one is law of intention and desire. When we slow down and we meditate, we can actually get that information out of the soul. It will reveal it onto you from the inside out, not from the outside in, from the inside out. Everything comes from the inside out, right? So, what is your intention? Have you given up this heart that's full of suffering, trauma, seeing what happened with mom and dad, knowing what happened to sis, carrying survivor's guilt? Let's talk about it. Because I survived and she didn't. And I feel like, in a way, she sacrificed so much so that I could, beloved. She wasn't so that I could be. So, how do we take the hearts that's so full of all of this stuff and put it in the guide box and give it up? Lightening yourself up, right? Um, and then we ask the Alpha to give us a new one. Comfort and soothing and nurturing, helping us to understand that the things that we went through are strengthening. Like, how do I take on all of that strength? How do I receive it? Even the strength of my ancestors that are restless, because what the purpose has not yet been fulfilled. And they need us to be active, to take some sort of initiative to move the mantle forward. Again, if you've been passed the torch, you're going to feel it. And they're going to bring things to you. And I'm getting so that you can transmute and you can heal it. You are a divine healer. And you can heal your lineage through healing yourself, through understanding not only what they went through, what it may have, it's giving hearing, knowing, feeling, and something in the soul is coming up for you to speak it out, to communicate it. So that's definitely for somebody. Then the law of detachment. They're taking me back to desire because it's something that we missing at. 65 is 11, right? 11 and 5 is 16, and 1 and 6 is 7. So something with the number 7. The law of pure potentiality starts on page 7. So potentiality, desire, is something with the desiring the potential, or the potential for your desires to be met. It's something about acting intentionally that they're bringing through. Now the next law is detachment. To detach. We know what we desire, we know what the intention is, but we detach from what was and how we think it should come about so that the law of pure potentiality can take effect. Because there's so many infinite ways that the spirit can bring forth these intentions and desires. If we don't detach from what we think should happen, then we limit the universe in how it can operate for us in our lives, beloved. Sometimes you have to let go. You got it, I receive it, I let it go, I give it up. Now tell me what to do. Give me the steps, give me the actions, and I'm going to take them before they even make sense. I'm going to put the faith on it and believe that it can happen. I don't know how it's going to happen. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to wonder about it. Ooh, I wonder how the Most High, the Alpha and Omega, going to bring this through. I know they could do anything because they control everything, right? But they may be readying me at the same time. They are preparing the way to receive whatever it is that they told us to go get, to bring in, to accomplish, to go do, right? You may not be in a position to be able to handle it. If we are unable to handle our reflection in the mirror, to accept ourselves, are you in position to accept somebody else? No. But we may not be ready to hear that. If I'm still wondering about my past person and wondering why they haven't come back yet, then I'm not in position. I'm not ready yet. I may get another karmic lesson to ready me for it. If I'm a person that doesn't display patience or tolerance, then I may be put in situations where tolerance and patience can be built, it can be cultivated. Because that's the point. It's supposed to work towards your good, beloved. It is not so that you can suffer and just be in pain. So if you're experiencing those things, go into self and meditate. Love on you, self care. Understand that you are beautiful and nothing that you've been through can hold you down or hold you back. It can't. Detach. The last one is chapter 7, 7 spiritual laws of success. The last one is Dharma, which is your purpose in life. We turn the book over. I saw summary and I saw conclusion. But I'm not getting summary and conclusion. It's giving it turning over, like either turning over a leaf or turning something back, right? Something that's backwards or upside down. It's something unseen, something that you can't see. This one. This one. Completely desist from defending your point of view. When you have no point to defend, you do not allow the birth of an argument. If you do this consistently, so somebody could be arguing with self, it could be self-resistance, it could be with other people. And that's about communicating effectively, right? They literally talked about communicating effectively for the point of understanding, not necessarily winning the point, right? So completely desist from defending your point of view. When you have no point of view to defend, right, you do not allow the birth of an argument. If you do this consistently, if you stop fighting and resisting, you will experience the present, which is the gift. Someone told me the past is history, the future is a mystery, and this moment is a gift, the gift of freedom. Freedom, freedom, cut me loose. Freedom, I can move, is what I heard. This is why the moment is called the present. If you embrace the present and become one with it and merge with it, you will experience a fire. That torch has been lit. A glow, a sparkle of ecstasy throbbing in every living sentient being. As you begin to experience this exaltation of the spirit, exaltation of the spirit, of everything in exaltation of the spirit they're giving me, it's a lot in that. Your soul wants to be exalted. That's what somebody is saying. If somebody needs to solar plexus transmute some negative energy, it's like changing things. Taking on all of this darkness is how we defeat it. We take on the darkness, we transmute it, and we change it into light, beloved. Yes. It says, as you begin to experience this exaltation of the spirit in everything that is alive, you become intimate with it. Ooh, intimacy. You become intimate with it, intimate with the joy, right? That was in you. I'm talking about placed in you is not of this world, and therefore it cannot take it away. Joy will be born within you, and you will drop the terrible burdens and encumbrances of defensiveness, resentment, and hurtfulness. Only then will you become light-hearted. Didn't we pull a card that said lighten up, beloved? Yes, it did. It says only then you will become light-hearted, carefree, joyous, and free. And I can't make it up. I cannot make it up. Only then will you become light-hearted, carefree, joyous, and free. Freedom, freedom, cut me loose. Freedom, I can move. That's what I heard, right? Yes, in this joyful, simple freedom, you will know without any doubt in your heart that what you want is available to you whenever you want it. Whenever you want it, right? Your want will be from the level of happiness, not from the level of fear or anxiety. You do not need to justify, simply declare your intention and desire to yourself, and you will experience fulfillment, delight, joy, freedom, and autonomy in every moment of your life. Make a commitment to follow the path of no resistance. The path through which nature's intelligence unfolds spontaneously without friction or effort. Again, the grass don't try to grow, it just grows. It just knows. It follows the season and it accepts its nature as it unfolds. When you have the exquisite combination of acceptance, responsibility, and defenselessness, you will experience life flowing with effortless ease. You will remain open to all points of view, not rigidly attached to just one. Your dreams and desires will flow with nature's desires. Then you can release your intentions without any attachment, detachment, and just wait for your appropriate season for your desires to blossom into reality. You can, oh, we had to blossom, beloved. Oh, we don't talk about it, but I'm just saying, you can be sure that when the season is right, your desires will manifest. This is the law of least effort. The one that they circled that we used to study on all the time, which y'all can see, we got notes all through this book. Number 2, because we got 3 to the second power, so we're going to read number 2. Having accepted things as they are, I will take responsibility for my situation and for all those events I see as problems. I know that taking responsibility means not blaming anyone or anything for my situation, and this includes myself, so don't blame you, don't blame them, beloved. Somebody gonna get some calls. That's 2 calls we done got. It says, I also know that every problem is an opportunity in disguise. Did we not say 444, blessing in disguise? Did we put it on the table? I can't remember if we did. We may have showed it. I know we showed it for sure. So 444 came out. It said blessing in disguise. Anywho, those that have been here from the beginning, y'all come on in from the beginning, get these messages so that y'all can see how the Spirit bring it all together at the end. Right, it says, for I know that every problem is an opportunity in disguise, and this alertness, this awareness to opportunities allows me to take this moment and transform it into a greater benefit. You can transform anything. You can take that darkness and move it into light. You can, look, it's somebody's it is somebody's destiny to do it. You are the miracle to come and address something. Because what is the problem to a miracle weed? Your very presence in this plane is a miracle in itself. And it's something about you recognizing and honoring self. Love self. Self-care. Stay grounded is what Spirit is saying. Be empowered by all the shit that you've been through in your ancestors, in every one of the spirits, the heavenly hosts that are with you. I'm seeing lights. I'm seeing nothing but lights. Nothing but lights. They said star families coming together, finding each other through adversity across the globe. Spaces you will be called to. Somebody is being called to Peppermint Tarot. She could be one of your star people. Something is a message there for somebody. Name is Shanita. She's fucking amazing. And if you don't get anything, it could just be watching her in action. Because when I mean, like, you talking about the girl is so unapologetic, like the way that her quickness, the wit, there's like the pace, like all of it. She cold as fuck, and I'm like, can't nobody fuck with that. They not supposed to. She her whole self, but she could give you something that's encouraging about you just being you. That's what I'm getting, to help you understand that you are limitless, that you definitely got position. Your Majesty is giving Empress. It's giving like royalty. You are a warrior, and it's giving warrior king, warrior queen energy. Definitely something. I can't look warrior queen energy. That's what I'm picking up. And for those who know, like, my middle name is Lane, and T is for my last name, right? So my first name, I was named after a warrior queen. That's what they picked. I'm named after an African warrior queen. So I know it was something that I was supposed to fight. Beloved. Like, that's what they did. My auntie, she picked very powerful names even for her children, right? Very powerful names. It was something about hearing it in their name and being called it that was very empowering onto them, beloved. Somebody is a divine healer. If you knew this already, it's a reminder, because somebody might have needed a reminder on this day. But if you didn't know, because somebody may not know, you damn sure do now. Spirit say, wake up. Stop fucking sleeping on yourself. Don't sleep on you. If you didn't know, wake up. You do now. So don't sleep on you. Don't sleep on you. Go visit Shanita. I'm kidding, she'll be good for somebody. It's something in the way that she does what she does and just being unapologetically herself that could be helpful for somebody else. Just the example to see it, right, is what I'm getting. Buffalo Soldier, that song keeps coming through. Omnipresent, that could actually be in your lineage, right? You know what I mean? They could be one of your ancestors that's bringing you that Buffalo Soldier. It is giving dreadlock Rasta. I'm just saying, we take that for edification. We in the wheat field, we the wheat. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna feed you shit we wouldn't eat. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. So somebody coming through. Oh yeah, look, that authority. What? Ah! New beginning, right? And we get it. And somebody gonna love you from the head down to your tippy toes. You may not know it, but that's the secret that Spirit said. We come to spill that tea, beloved. Spill the tea. Empress, somebody's secretly either watching you, or the way that they think about you has not been revealed quite yet for somebody. And even if you with your person, it's things about you that they probably love and endear, and they just haven't said anything. Like, they just keep it, right? It's giving self-love. Yeah. We didn't even know we put that in there. Did we put that in there? They shuffled that card that don't belong in there. Right the fuck on out. And speaking of that, it's a card in this deck that we saw on a playback that doesn't belong, I think, beloved. Yeah, here it is. What's the tea? Didn't we just say spill a little tea? I think Spirit just said that. Thank y'all so much. I was, Spirit say listen, because, they'll say something and then all of a sudden they bring exactly what they just said, right? So, it's one of those things. Reflecting and meditation, right? Really reflect. Shit, this person damn sure got locks in their head. This could be a look. And if somebody was worried about, look at me and this person, I'm just saying, just like on aesthetics, right? It's like, if we were worried about skin deep, then we could definitely miss each other, because we could be somebody that connects over things that are very, very, like, close and near and dear. Like, we have other commonalities. We definitely, singing bowl is sitting here. You can hear the frequency of the music that's playing, right? Sounds just like singing bowls. Meditation, reflection, dreadlock Rasta, right? But if we were just looking at the skin and shit that surface level, we would fucking miss each other. It's giving self-love, right? Reflecting on that is giving balance. Legal issues. And it was a time where we couldn't have been together anyway, because that shit was illegal, Ashe. Shit was fucking stupid. It goes back to that damn post on Facebook where folks like, we can't connect. Like, because these people on this continent, they wasn't supposed to cross and connect to each other. That's the stupidest fucking shit. It's like Pangea didn't exist. Really? Like, it wasn't one continent, like one landmass. It's not like people didn't migrate. It's not like people... Come on, like, how the fuck do you completely deny history and what actually really fucking happened to come up with some of the stupid shit people say these days? That's why Spirit said turn the TV off. Shit, I can't make it up. I'm done with y'all. I'm done. Thank you to the Spirit, my sister. Look, the lovers to come out, as we was just talking about people being able to connect across color lines. Like, it was a time where a person that looked like this and a person that looked like me could not even fucking be together. The shit was illegal. Legal issues. And they had covered up the rest of everything else, and they just was showing us this legal, legal, legal. How many people that actually had to fight just to be like, I love this person, and don't even matter what is on their skin because I'm in love with their soul, beloved, the soul. We always talk about soulmates, but you think your soulmate might just be the person that live in your community that look exactly like you. The soul don't got no physical attributes. The fuck? Come on, let's walk away from the fuckery, from the bullshit. You know what I mean? Like you could be walking past your person because there's something about some sort of something back in the day that said that you can't connect to these type of people. You gonna fucking miss your whole blessing on some dumb shit. Unfortunately, is what I'm getting. I don't even know what the hell we did with these cards. Thank you so much. Yeah, this shit is all mixed up. It definitely can be mixed up. Spirit said yes, it could be mixed up. Like, really? Come on now, are we not a fucking melting pot? Humanity itself. You go through your DNA, you are not no one fucking thing. Seriously. I wouldn't give a shit if your whole DNA was 97%. You got 3% of something else. You got confirmation, message. You got something else up in you. We are mixed up. We are a variety. Nature does this shit naturally. Cross-pollination is a whole fucking thing. Like we have operants they call little bees, right? There's a whole species that's designed for cross-pollination to provide value through variety. It expands the genetic pool. It makes us more adaptable. It helps us evolve. The fuck out of here with that bullshit and talking about people ain't supposed to connect and shit. Abundance. AAA. Financial abundance and success is on the horizon. For somebody, stay focused and stay disciplined. I love y'all. I gotta go. Well, I got to go. It's time. We done. Yes. Whew, thank you, because we just felt it. We felt released. Whew, thank y'all so much. I love y'all. I do. I love you just like I love me. Yes, self-love. I can't love you more than I love myself. Absolutely. Nobody can. If you with somebody and you know they don't love themselves, they don't love you. They can't. They cannot love you because they don't love them. They cannot give you something that they cannot give to themselves. It doesn't happen. It's something else. It's some other emotional attribute or characteristic, but it's not the energy of love, intimate love. That's not it. I love you like I love me because that's my capacity, but it is growing and expanding on a daily. So find somebody that's willing to grow and expand with you. Not somebody that want to keep you in a box, keep you unchanged. And if they tell you that shit in the beginning, oh, I just pray that you stay the same, red flag. Get the fuck out of there. Ashe, okay? I love you just like I love the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending. Be careful of having to defend yourself in any capacity. Creation itself is whole, is complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. Everything that is present in it is present for purpose. We may not understand it, but it is a blessing, even if it's disguised, beloved. Communicate clearly for the sake of understanding. To give each other compassion. That is the purpose. I don't have to prove my point. But if we understand each other, then we can move forward from that point, and that's just it. It's nothing to defend. Be defenseless is what I'm getting. Detach from your defenses. It's giving letting things down, letting it go. To the next now. Learn to flow. Ashe. I love y'all. Have a great day. Freedom. I can't move. Freedom, cut us loose. Ashe.